ball game. Play for yourself, play for each other. All right, that's what we do. Okay? Play for the man next to you. Fam on three, fam on three. 1, 2, 3.
He's sacked again. The ball's picked up. They got over to the end zone. Big plays, back to back. Boom. Touchdown, Carolina. Are you kidding me? The Gamecocks win it.
The Gamecocks overcome a slow start and rely on Brian Edwards on a big day, plus their defense gave up just 94 yards in total offense in the final 3 quarters to win 24-7 on homecoming over Vanderbilt. Coach, congratulations. There's a lot of things to like in that ball game, and as usual, some things I'm sure you're disappointed in.
Well, it starts with our fan base, number one. Y'all need to film it. It's unbelievable. It's 6-8 deep coming through Gamecock Walk. The season hasn't exactly gone the way we want it to go, and I really, and I know our players really appreciate their support. It's absolutely amazing, the best I've ever been at any of the schools I've been at. But really proud of our guys. Balance on offense. We're able to stay on the field on 3rd down. After the first drive defensively, we settled down a little bit. We had a couple silly penalties, lining up off sides, some things that obviously we need to do a better job coaching if they're doing that at this point stage of the game. But really proud of our guys to get a W over an SEC East team.
Boy, a team that brought a lot of pressure. Ryan Helinski and your offense was ready for it today.
Well, the last touchdown pass was a check by Ryan. He signaled out to Brian. He knew he was going to get a max pressure. They brought everybody. He was able to hang in there, knew he was going to get hit, and threw the ball for a touchdown.
Coach, on our Prisma Health injury report, there were some guys out of the ball game already. A couple got nicked up along the way. Tell us about the health of the team.
Well, I think Tavian Feaster has a groin. He's been battling that a little bit. Josh Van broke a bone in his hand. I don't know how serious that is. Nick Muse has got a knee. I don't know how serious that is.
All right, the Gamecocks victorious tonight at Williams-Brice Stadium on homecoming. Glad you were with us, and stay with us. We got highlights of the Gamecocks and Vanderbilt coming up next on Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp.
Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp is brought to you by Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946. Contract Construction, Garvin Design Group, HNTB. And by Wild Wing Cafe, where great food rocks. Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Properties.
Get 0 for 72 on select F-150s or get $11,500 in total savings at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Hey Gamecock fans, this is Coach Will Muschamp. As head coach of the Gamecocks, I know it's important to practice healthy habits to stay in the game, including exercising regularly, reducing stress, and scheduling checkups with your doctor. As the official healthcare provider and team physician for the Gamecocks, Prisma Health helps the team stay healthy on and off the field. And with locations across the Midlands, they make it convenient for the entire Garnet and Black community to get the health care they need. To find out how you can live healthier, visit prismahealth.org/Gamecocks.
When is the last time you traced your roots? Not your family's roots. The roots of the food you eat. Those roots should run deep, not from afar. Just like the legacy of farmers here in South Carolina. Day in, day out, farmers from every corner of our state are carrying on the traditions of bringing locally grown food to your table. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC grown. It's a matter of taste.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina Calls from 7 to 8 o'clock. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune into Carolina Calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information.
5 wide receivers set. And Vanderbilt's crowding the line of scrimmage. They back out. Lansky's got some time. Crossing route. Man in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown Xavier Legette. The first of his career. And the Gamecocks with the extra point could tie it up with 7:50 to go in the second quarter.
Welcome back. Night game in November at Williams-Brice Stadium for homecoming. Welcome everybody into town. Gorgeous for football. Temperatures were perfect. Let's go out to Williams-Brice Stadium now as Vanderbilt wins the toss. They defer to the second half, Coach, and you take the football in your first drive.
I want to get the ball to Brian Edwards early in the game, block on the perimeter. He's a hard guy to bring down in space and just competes on every single snap. But we ended up having to punt it, and they come down and put a good little drive together. We helped them a little bit. They run the little zone read on the edge right there, come back on the 2nd and 5 and a little West Coast boot. We covered extremely well, put them in a third down situation here, and they're able to convert right here. They hit us on an out and up, something we had prepared for in the game, probably overcoached a little bit on our end. Our end will do a better job with our players, but this is something very, very nice design by our offensive staff. We blocked on the perimeter, and he's got a run-pass option to either throw it in the tight end in the flat or not. Tavian Feaster does a good job of just getting the ball in the perimeter, and our guys blocked on the perimeter really well in this ball game. Again, reading it right here, could hand it on the down-around scheme. Instead, he throws it on the perimeter to Kyle Markway right there. Big gainers, really nice design by our offensive staff. We come back here, they're up 7. We fumbled the ball going in the red zone. We had 3 situations where we turned the ball over, but really good patience by Ryan right there on the sprint out, the smash concept, being patient with Xavier Legette. They go to a little wildcat here. We expected that coming in the game. I thought our players did a really nice job of adjusting and handling it when the wildcat was in the game. But really, again, a nice job by our guys blocked on the perimeter. Deshaun Fenwick, first time in a SEC ball game with the immense amount of carries he had, went over 100 yards. Again, you see a lot of blocking down the field, really creating some seams in the running game. And then, they get a little mixed up in the coverage. It was a really nice job by Brian McClendon, our offensive staff, to get Xavier matched up on a safety right there and hits him on the over route. Very well protected, but really nice job for Xavier's first touchdown as a Gamecock. We come back, 2nd and 20 right here, and this was just the underneath screen. We're throwing it behind the line. That's when you can block down the line. And so make sure we understand that. But then we hit some huge gainers, especially on 3rd down. Really nice job and a really nice catch by Ortre for a critical 3rd down. Ryan does a nice job. He doesn't run much here, but we wanted to make sure we put him on the perimeter some and some zone read. Got to make the defense be honest. Again, Feaster makes another really nice run right here, creases the defense. We come out and get the ball on the perimeter to Brian Edwards, and I looked like a score to me. But we took us the next play to go get the toss play. We need to work that on some short yards and goal line. We need to get more downhill in those situations, and didn't feel good about the toss right there. But Kevin does a nice job of catching and getting the ball in the end zone.
That's Kevin Harris's first touchdown as a Gamecock as well. He joined Legette.
Good pressure on the quarterback here, 2nd and 3. We end up going in at half 14-7, and we really had controlled the line of scrimmage. Felt good about where we were. We would rush for over 100, threw for over 100. Going in at halftime, we had the 1 turnover going in the red zone on the 8-yard line. Other than that, we felt pretty good.
You had, I think, 6 penalties at halftime. That's what doesn't show in those highlights a lot of time. Stop and go, slowing them down during that period of time. And you also gave up 95 yards in the first quarter, but almost nothing there afterwards. The defense really settled in.
I felt very good about where we were defensively. We were controlling the line of scrimmage.
Let's go out to Williams-Brice Stadium. Second half highlights. Carolina up 14-7.
Critical to get a stop coming out of the half, and on a 3rd and 8, we were in a 2-man situation. Their guy beats us a little bit. Jamie had decent coverage. We got to stay up underneath and force him over the top. But we come back to a 2nd and 10. They run the zone read. They get about 4 or 5 there. We create another 3rd down and make a stop. We went back to the same play we had scored on. Another critical, situation there, getting Brian across the middle. 14 receptions, set the record as a South Carolina Gamecock. Another critical 3rd down throw right there on 3rd and 7, creating a one-on-one for him. And then another just outstanding play here, 3rd and 18, getting the block down the field. I believe this one was called back on a holding call. But then they punt to us. We felt if we could control the gunners in the game, we'd give ourselves a chance. And Brian beats the gunner, and then we're able to make some blocks down the field, really flip the field as far as the field position is concerned. Really nice return on the play for Brian Edwards.
35 yards, the second longest of his career.
We end up getting another nice stop defensively here, 3rd and 2 situation. R.J. Roderick really played the bunch route very well right there. Interception, we got good pressure for Dennis Wallum, good pressure from Ernest Jones, and really nice play by R.J. of cutting in front of the receiver and making the interception. We had gone for it on 4th down. I knew we needed to get points to make it a 3-score game at this time. So we run the ball, we take the quarter, come down, and Deshaun does a nice job of really creasing the defense here to getting us another 1st down, going down inside. 2nd and goal right here. We got to be able to get the ball in the end zone and score 7 points. We end up settling for a field goal, but we make it a 3-score game. We got to stay inside out with our Mike Backer right there on the crack toss. We misfit that 2 times in the 2nd half, but we come back again with a down around scheme. Deshaun does a nice job of gaining positive yards, really running the ball well right here when we need to run the football. This is when you got to go in the game, Todd, and our guys were able to do that. Of course, really nice job. Ryan's reading the free safety there, and this is when he checked it off to Brian to go and throw the ball on the max pressure right there to score, put the game out of reach with 6 minutes to go in the game. And they denied the outside release, and those guys were on the same page with what we needed to do to get the score right there. We come back defensively, get another turnover here. They will run a little snag route into the boundary. Ernest does a great job of defending the play, and TJ's in the right place and goes and gets the interception right there, calls the interception by Ernest. Really good job. Guys getting things going, and we run the same receiver screen underneath to Brian here on 3rd and 17 to convert another 1st down but for Brian Edwards right there.
And the Gamecocks go on to win it. They run off 24 straight points after Vanderbilt takes the lead in the 1st quarter and really shut it down tonight at Williams-Brice Stadium. Carolina goes to 4-5 on the season. That's an SEC East win. That's the last one of the season. We come back, we'll have some superlatives, our MVPs in the ball game, and our Sandsbury Eye Center, did you see that play? All that and more when we come back on Gamecock Football.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pregame court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
When the unexpected happens to you, there's Colonial Life. Benefits that help cover what your regular insurance doesn't.
Hi, I'm Gamecock legend Connor Shaw, here to tell you that joining the Alumni Association is a home run. And as the new spokesperson for the Alumni Association, I want to represent all Gamecocks, regardless of their Carolina experience. Because that is what the Alumni Association does. They support all of us, not just record-breaking quarterbacks, like me. So join today or visit mycarolina.org to learn more.
In the shadows. Please be careful. Please.
Just listen. I lurk in the shadows.
The only way that we're going to be successful out here, even as individuals, okay, is you better rely on the people out there with you. And that's got to be why you do it. It's got to be why you do it. I want us to be locked in and come out there, man, ready to go for each other the whole time and ready to stay locked in the whole time. After we score the first one, stay locked in. After we score the second one, stay locked in. After we score the third one, stay locked in. It doesn't matter, all the way until the end.
Faith in each other, expect it to be hard, all right? The details of what you got to do, especially in the second half to get it done. Does everybody understand that?
On a gorgeous night for football at Williams-Brice Stadium. Folks starting to roll in. Make sure you're here for 2001 and to get it cranked up. It's homecoming on campus of the University of South Carolina. We all know it moves pretty fast when you get to this level, even when Vanderbilt's in town. Trying to run outside, get to the edge. That won't happen. The Gamecocks tracking down, and again, it's Sherrod Green. Bryant breaks a tackle, and another. Bryant pushing like he normally does. 5 wide receivers set. And Vanderbilt's crowding the line of scrimmage. They back out. Linsky's got some time. Crossing route. Man in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown Xavier Legette. And here's Helinski. Wants to go down third down. Throws an out route. Reaching up. Caught. I think that ball was caught on the edge by Ortre Smith. A high pass from Helinski. Cross sweep. Left side. Harris with a high snap handle and toss into the end zone. Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown Kevin Harris. The first of the career from the Hinesville, Georgia native. The extra point can make it 14-7 with 1:38 to go in the second quarter. From Edwards, going to take it to the 34. Bryant's on the wide side of the field. Now cutting it back, got the hash mark. Right over the block C at the 45. Bryant run at the 35. Carolina will have great field position on the longest punt return of the year for Brian Edwards. Flats, and that ball picked off at the 29-yard line. Reaching in front and picked off. 22-yard field goal attempt. Snap it back. Charlton puts it down. Kick it up. Got it. It's 17-7. Carolina. 2 wide receivers each side. Helinski in the pocket. Looking left side. Caught at the 10 and running into the end zone. Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown Brian Edwards. It's tipped up in the air and picked off. T.J. Brunson with the interception off the deflection.
Up next, we'll hear from Contract Construction, Garvin Design Group, and HNTB Design Firm.
The Garvin Design Group has a long working history with contract construction. With John Farley and Greg Hughes, our history goes way back, and we've done a number of projects together. We have shared values in terms of how we work together, so it's just a great experience to partner together on a project like this, respecting what they do in construction, and they have equal respect for what we do in design. We work together really well as a team.
Hey Gamecock fans, this is Coach Will Muschamp. As head coach of the Gamecocks, I know it's important to practice healthy habits to stay in the game, including exercising regularly, reducing stress, and scheduling checkups with your doctor. As the official healthcare provider and team physician for the Gamecocks, Prisma Health helps the team stay healthy on and off the field. And with locations across the Midlands, they make it convenient for the entire Garnet and Black community to get the health care they need. To find out how you can live healthier, visit prismahealth.org/Gamecocks.
Get 0 for 72 on select F-150s or get $11,500 in total savings at your Carolina Ford dealer.
When is the last time you traced your roots? Not your family's roots. The roots of the food you eat. Those roots should run deep, not from afar. Just like the legacy of farmers here in South Carolina.
Day in, day out, farmers from every corner of our state are carrying on the traditions of bringing locally grown food to your table. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC grown. It's a matter of taste.
And when the unexpected happens to you, there's Colonial Life. Benefits that help cover what your regular insurance doesn't.
Good hard work has earned Daniel Fennell the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the football team, Daniel is a senior international business major with a 3.417 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Wallace has got three in a bunch. Wide receiver set up to the left. Wallace wants to throw into the flats, and that ball picked off at the 29-yard line. Reaching in front and picked off. R.J. Roderick.
That's our Sandsbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? R.J. Roderick, Coach, that's his second pick of the year, and it came at a crucial time.
Well, it really did. You know, we went for it on fourth down, didn't make it, turned it over on downs, and we come back, and they get in a bunch set, and R.J. and the defensive backs did a really nice job of matching the routes there, and he cuts right in front of the defender, of the receiver for the interception.
And now our Terminex Pest Player of the Week. Coach, it goes to Brian Edwards. Outstanding all over the field for you tonight, catching the football, running, punt return as well. Congratulations to Brian.
Well, we probably could give it to him every week. And saw Michelle, his mom, when I was getting off the buses going to Gamecock Walk, and I didn't get to see his dad, John, but what a great family. Came here when we weren't very good and trusted us, and has had an unbelievable career here at the University of South Carolina.
Relentless career highs tonight, 14 catches, as you mentioned, tied the school record, 139 yards. Each of those career highs for him, plus the 35-yard punt return. Congratulations. You can't give it to anybody else than Brian Edwards, our Terminex Pest Player of the Week. Now it's time to hear from My Carolina.
Hi, I'm Gamecock legend Connor Shaw, here to tell you that joining the Alumni Association is a home run. And as the new spokesperson for the Alumni Association, I want to represent all Gamecocks, regardless of their Carolina experience. Because that is what the Alumni Association does. They support all of us, not just record-breaking quarterbacks, like me. So join today or visit mycarolina.org to learn more.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pregame court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
Get 0 for 72 on select F-150s or get $11,500 in total savings at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Hey Gamecock fans, this is Coach Will Muschamp. As head coach of the Gamecocks, I know it's important to practice healthy habits to stay in the game, including exercising regularly, reducing stress, and scheduling checkups with your doctor. As the official healthcare provider and team physician for the Gamecocks, Prisma Health helps the team stay healthy on and off the field. And with locations across the Midlands, they make it convenient for the entire Garnet and Black community to get the health care they need. To find out how you can live healthier, visit prismahealth.org/Gamecocks.
Gamecock football with Will Muschamp is brought to you by Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946. Contract Construction, Garvin Design Group, HNTB. And by Wild Wing Cafe, where great food rocks. Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Properties.
Second down and 3 with 6:05 to go. Wallace wants to throw, looking left side, underneath coverage, tipped up in the air, picked off. T.J. Brunson with the interception off the deflection. Ernest Jones came in on the receiver. Shelton Mosley tipped it away, and Brunson cleaned it up. And the Gamecocks have got it inside the Vanderbilt 20-yard line. Wow, that's good defensive football right there.
Welcome back, Coach. It's time for our Toyota Keys to the Game. Toyota Let's Go places as Appalachian State comes into town. People forget they're the Sun Belt champions from a year ago, and they hadn't lost, although Thursday night they suffered one against Georgia Southern.
Well, they're a really good football team. Eli Drinkwitz was the offense coordinator at NC State, so we're familiar with him a little bit. They've got a veteran quarterback, a lot of really good skill guys back on the offensive side of the ball. Ted Roof, their defensive coordinator, is a guy that I know very well that does an outstanding job. They're a top 25 football team, so we need all the support. We need all the Gamecocks to be in the stands, be there early, be there loud and proud, and I know they will be.
Yeah, because all our crowd, I know, have gotten ticket requests for Appalachian State people, so Gamecocks need to be there as well. 7 o'clock kickoff, Williams-Brice Stadium. Coach, congratulations. That's a big win over a pesky football team. Carolina goes to 4-5 on the season with 3 games to go. Thanks for being with us on Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp.